Okay guys, we're going to be going to market pretty much as we speak. Just going to be dropping an order in here. It's going to be just a quick scalp for about 5 pips. So the way the makeup is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Highest point is there, and I need to get the trade done by this blue line. Now I've got to write up the makeup of this trade for the guys in the squad. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it play out. But essentially what we're looking at is we're going to get in and get out quick on a quick burst. I've got protection points all the way down to this swing with the last point down here. And the trade itself is coming from when we look at this area here. So you can see like the last 5 candles, there we are. So we're into trade now. There will be additional orders going in if I need to. Don't rightly need to, because I only need to do a small amount, because I've already kind of been into market already. So I'm doing okay. And the idea has come because of what we were doing earlier on. I go to market live each morning in the market call. So for this lot here, we were discussing the USJPY, and it was for Simon, so a little salute to you, kid. And what I do is I'll put it into here. So marked it all up so they can see where all the levels are, where they come from. And then there's the trade idea itself. Now it's also following on from that call. And then in here is the actual trade, what we're going to be looking at. It's an extended buy. What that means is it's stretched. So I'm not going to be really pushing the boat out too much. The target is around 4 or 5 pips. I'm going to go with 5 because it's not too bad. And that way it makes it half decent. Ideally, I'd like it to come against me and then I can get some more orders in. Which is the way I trade. I put my toe in the water and then I'll stage backwards from that point. It's just the way I do things. But in the meantime, let's see if we can get 25 quid over the course of the next hour. Okay guys, that job is now complete. It's gone into the target area that we're after. Now it's quite a relatively easy trade. Let's get my tickets off first. And there you go. So it's added 25 quid in about 25 minutes. Now will that run further? It's highly possible it will. Am I worried about it? No. Why? Because it's a stretch scenario. I don't really want to push the boat out any further than I need to. So I take what the market's willing to give. Now, if that stalls and comes back, I would have given away that 25 quid. But I was happy with the money that I was having at the time. And that's the essence. Now, the essence of this trade really started here on the hourly. We can see it pushed up, it slumped down tremendously, came back to where it came from, which is here. Now, following the rules of these retracements, once it goes back to that point, it'll then start to look at extreme extensions. That's what these blue lines are all about, okay? So look for them. And where did they come from? Well, they came from this particular move here, which then came down. So it'll now be looking at that move and then looking to extend higher, which will be here, and eventually get to the green zone. But if I break the trade up into certain segments, in other words, I'm doing what this hour is going to allow, then I'll do the next hour and the next hour, I will progressively move forward. And that progression of moving forward ensures that I'm never really at risk in the markets. And that's the key element. You see, most people just want the big swingers. I would rather have, and I gave this analogy to the guys today, £1 a day, just steady. One day, £1. Next day, £1. Next day, £1. Across the month, than the one guy who is getting battered left, right and centre and then has a runner and hits 30 quid. You know, we both end with 30, but I haven't been through an emotional roller coaster. The other guy has. Now, the other element is, if I'm edging it on that one big hit, how much damage have I taken in the process? Quite a bit. Whereas if I do little and often, keep the sort of investment side relatively small in relation to the account, and then take slivers off in profit like this, so I can go to market again, do another 25 quid, go to market, do another 25 quid, and then suddenly it all adds up. And it adds up all the time, and you do quite well out of it. And that's the art of trading. It's being involved in the market, but with a solid plan based on the edge that you have. Now mine is, I can read direction reasonably well over the course of the next hour or so. So I'll only take what it's willing to give rather than try and predict into the unknown, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nobody does. But I can predict roughly what's going to happen in the next couple of hours, and I do it consistently and I do it well, and I'm not greedy. That's how you trade, guys, and that's how you do well. You want to find out? You're welcome to come along to the Discord, or just visit my website, and I'm very easy contactable. All my contact details are there. They're the only contact details that I use, guys, because there's a lot of copycats out there, and trust me, they're not me, because I don't sell services, you know. That's it. All right, so you'll never find signals or anything like that from me, but I'll show you how to trade. That's a different. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a day. Give the man a fish, probably doesn't like it. Wait, doesn't? You give me haddock. I don't like haddock. I like cod.
Do you know?
Yeah.
What are you giving?
See what I mean? See how she talks to me, boys and girls. You get what you're given. Well, you didn't give it out either. Is that the same?
You always have to twist it to it.
Well, I didn't say anything. We were talking about fish and tea. What were you talking about?
I don't know, actually.
Well, if it's foul, go give it a wash.
That's not even funny.
Honk, honk. Right. I've got a meeting to go into at 11 o'clock, but that's that trade complete. Catch you all soon.